Hi team, it is October 10th and it's consideration of the week time on How to Live Shitty, the podcast with Mel K. Dub. Today's is going to be nice, short and sweet, and it comes from a place of understanding that when you're trying to do something, literally no matter what it is, if you want to run a race, if you want to start a business, if you just want to do something that seems out of the ordinary for things that you've done in the past, or just anything where people may have some opinions about it or suggestions. I know that having talked about first drafts over the last year and a half, there's a lot of people with a lot of advice, and there's a lot of people with things that they think that you should consider. And that can get really tricky depending on obviously what you're doing, but also because sometimes it feels like we need to take people's advice that we respect, that we love, that we know are not like they have our best intentions in their foresight. However, sometimes when we listen to what other people think we should do, we somehow cover up. And I do this a lot. I've done this even over the last year and a half, is that people are like, hey, this would be a really smart idea, or this is what so-and-so did when they were trying to do something similar. And that can get really noisy. And when things are noisy, it's really hard to listen to your gut. And it's really hard to listen to what you would do. So the consideration of the week this week is, if you're trying something new, if you're branching out into whatever, and you feel like you're just getting like so much overwhelmed from other people's opinions and advice and whatever it might be, the consideration of the week is consider what would happen if you just did it the way that you wanted to do it, or what would happen if the way you want to do it changes everything. And I worry that innovation gets stifled a lot because people are obsessed with the way that things have been done, and people are obsessed with wanting to help, but not understanding that people's intuition is powerful and that it's extremely helpful in guiding us into new worlds and new eras of our lives and our cities. And I just think that we would be much further along if people knew how to listen to their guts and knew how to listen to what they believed was right for whatever that thing was. So that's the consideration of the week. I am taking this advice this week because this is honestly a big week for first drafts, because I am digging into what I believe is the right next move, what I believe is going to get us into a space, and what I believe is going to help people feel what first draft is going to be like. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are having, a great week so far, enjoying the fall. Consider that. Let me know what you end up, coming up with after you find a way to listen to yourself. And that's all I got for you. I'll see you guys here on Thursday, maybe through Friday, we'll see what happens. And this is How to Live Shitty. Go be shitty.